Welcome to Spelling List Week 8, Level B. Please set up your paper like this with your name and date in the upper right-hand corner. This week there are 20 words. Number 1. Few. One syllable. A few of the toys are red, but most are blue. Think to spell. F-U. Spell out loud. Few. F-E-W. Few. And that's E-W's second sound, U-U. So we're going to mark it with a 2. Please write and mark the word few. Number 2. Blue. Oops. You know what? We're going to save that one for our homophones. Number 2. View. One syllable. They will view the fireworks from the window. View. We say view in one syllable, but we're going to think to spell it in 2. We're going to think to spell V-I-U. Spell out loud with me. View. V-I-E-W. View. Please write and mark view in your notebook. Number 3. Lie. He will not tell the truth, but will lie. Think to spell L-I. This is I-E's second sound. Spell out loud with me. Lie. L-I-E. Lie. Please write and mark lie in your notebook. Number 4. Believe. 2 syllables. I believe that studying helps me get better grades. Think to spell B-E-L-E-V. Spell out loud with me. B-E-L-I-E-V-E. Believe. Remember, when you're trying to remember whether to use I-E or E-I, you use I before E, except after C. And unless it's saying A, because remember, I-E can only say E-I-I. So if it's saying A, we know it's an E-I. There are some exceptions. You can remember the silly sentences. Either weird, foreign, sovereign, forfeited leisure, and neither heifer seized counterfeit protein or caffeine. All of those words have an EI or an IE that does not follow the rule. Excuse me. Make sure you write believe in your notebook. Number 5. Pie. One syllable. Bake the apple pie and cut it into 6 slices for sharing. Spell out loud with me. Pie. P-I-E. Pie. Please write and mark pie in your notebook. Number 6. Field. One syllable. The cows grazed on the field of grass. Field. Think to spell. F-E-O-D. Spell out loud with me. F-I-E-L-D. Field. Please write and mark field in your notebook. Number 7, chief. No, one syllable. The police chief is in charge of the officers. Think to spell. Ch-E-F. Spell out loud with me. Chief. C-H-I-E-F. Chief. Please write and mark chief in your notebook. Number 8, heart. We say one syllable. I love my mom with all my heart. We're going to think about it in 2 syllables though, and think E-R-T. The E is actually silent when we say heart, but we need to think about it to make sure we get it in there to spell it. Spell out loud with me. H-E-A-R-T. Heart. Please write and mark heart in your notebook. Number 9. Well, here we go. Phonograms. 9 and 10 are phonograms. Homophones. I'm sorry, not phonograms. 9 and 10. New. The first one is an adjective that describes something that's newly found or obtained or unfamiliar. I want a new bike for Christmas. Think to spell N-U. Spell out loud with me. New, as in recently obtained. N-E-W. New. The second new is like knowledge. One syllable. He knew a lot of his friends very well. Think to spell N-U. This one's going to use the 2-letter N that we can use at the beginning of English words, just like the word know or knowledge. Spell out loud with me. Knew, as in I knew that. K-N-E-W. Knew. Please make sure you write and mark both in your notebook and bracket them to show that they are homophones. Number 11 and 12. Blue. The first one is if something is moved away by air or wind, like the wind blew the papers off my desk. Think to spell B-L-U. And I'm sorry, go back and erase those 2's from 9 and 10. EW is just saying ooh, its first sound. Okay, so back to blue. Spell out loud with me. Blue, as in the wind blew. B-L-E-W. Blue. Please write and mark blue in your notebook. The second blue is, of course, the color. The sky is blue. We're going to think to spell B-L-U. you. You would be saying you at the end of a syllable, and the E is there because English words do not end in V or U. V and U rule 2. Please write and mark both blues in your notebook and bracket them to show that they are homophones. Number 13 and 14. Through and through. The first through is like the past tense of to throw. I threw the ball to my friend, and he caught it. Think to spell through. Spell through out loud. T-H-R-E-W, through. The past tense is to throw, which is spelled very similarly, just with a O at the end. So that's how we can remember how to spell that one. The second through is a preposition. We did sections A through D on that test. And that uses the O, oo, of, off, aw, ow phonogram, second sound. It's hard for me to spell that one with my fingers, so we're just going to spell it out loud. Through, the preposition, T-H-R-O-U-G-H, through. Go ahead and bracket those so that we know that they're phonograms. Make sure you write and mark 13 and 14, through and through, in your notebook. 15 and 16, die. The first is to stop living. Plants wilt and die without water or sunlight. Back to IE's second sound. Think to spell D-I. Spell die as in to stop living out loud. D-I-E, die. Second, dye as in to change the color of something. We will dye Easter eggs. Think to spell D-I. Spell dye as in the colors, or to change colors. D-Y-E, dye. Silent E is there for an odd job, and Y is saying its third sound. Number 17 is died, as in the past tense of to die. And this uses the spelling rule that says silent E words commonly lose the need for the E when adding a vowel suffix or an ending that starts with a vowel. So we would drop the E and add ED, and we would come up with died. Spell died out loud. D-I-E-D, died. And that's the past tense of to die. Number 18 and 19. And so because I skipped a word to put it in with the homophones, we're down to 19 words. So these are the last two words, 18 and 19. Peace and peace. The first peace is like tranquility. The war ended and there was peace. One syllable. Think to spell P-E-S. This uses the E at A. Spell out loud with me. Peace, as in tranquility. P-E-A-C-E. Peace. The second piece is like the fraction or part of. Please save me a piece of cake. Think to spell P-E-S. This time we're going to use the E-I-E. So piece as in a part of, P-I-E-C-E, peace. Both of them have silent E's at the end to make the C say its second sound. I should put that second sound marker up there. So, and bracket them. So make sure you write and mark all words in your notebook. That's the end of week 8. I'll see you next time.